outside of Henderson, North Carolina, headed up to Whitesville, Virginia, and then over to Kansas. So I'm ready to get off this East Coast. This load going out to Kansas doesn't actually pay that great, but I'm so ready to get off the East Coast that I took it. And I might be able to stop by the house on my way cutting through, so that's always nice. So, yeah, stay tuned and see how this journey goes.
I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life.
We are in somewhere in North Carolina, I think. Might be in South Carolina. I don't actually know. I also don't know why my video's blurry, but I don't know. We'll try to fix that. Like I'm trying to get it to focus, but it doesn't want to focus. Turn the signal off. There it goes. We are going over here to this Petro. I'm kind of hungry, but I do not want IHOP at all, not even a little bit. So we're probably not going to eat anything, but that's okay. We will eat later. We just need some fuel, so that's what we're going to do. Get some fuel, and yeah. Oh no, might see if they have like a turkey sandwich or something, maybe. Not if I gotta come way over here, I'm not, because the fuel is way back there. So I've actually come here quite a bit. I usually park right here to the right, because it's easy to let Mackie out. That's what I look for when I park, in places that are easy to take my dog out. I look for spots like this on the corner where I can just open the door and let him out. Be lazy. But anyway, sometimes these Petros have fluid inside of them, like in the metal fuel things. So we'll see if that's the case. But if I have to go all the way over there, I'm just gonna get fuel and get back in the truck and get back on the road, because I'm not doing all that extra. But all right, let's get us some fuel. I'm climbing the back to see what the inside of my trailer's looking like. I'm going to a Gatorade, so it shouldn't be cleanliness shouldn't be like, you know, too big of a deal, as long as it's not like stuff from like meat. But anyways, yeah, let's get us some fuel and get back on the road. Alright, they got the fuel. They do have a little food place in there, but it's closed. So yeah, we'll just get something to eat later. Yeah, somewhere along the way, grab some fast food. Because I definitely don't really have the time for IHOP. I mean, I could, but I don't really even like IHOP. I used to take the family to IHOP, like when I would be in town, until we found this little local breakfast milk place. It was a lot better. They had really good chicken sausage called Sunnyside or Sunny Street, something like that. But yeah, that's our new little breakfast spot, because IHOP sucks. And our local IHOP really sucks. The service is just bad. They're slow as all get out. It's just not a good time. You spend like 2 hours, it feels like, waiting on your food, and the food sucks. sucks and you leave in 10 minutes. So it kind of ruined me about IHOP altogether. So, my hand slipped off the wheel. Yeah. So we're gonna get back on 85, and they said we'll find something later. I'm not like starving. I just could eat. So, but yeah. No go on the food scheme. I'm guessing they're probably. Is today Saturday? I think today's Saturday. So that might be why they're closed. Because I swear I've gotten food out of the place before. Most of the Petros that have like this separate diesel fuel with like the two sides and the little thing in the middle, and then the main building is way off over to the side. Most of the ones that are set up like that have food in them. But I've been to so many of them that, you know, I don't remember which ones actually are open. So I don't know if that was just closed because it's the weekend or if it's not open at all. There were like the food things, like the to-go boxes stacked up. So I'm thinking they're probably just closed this Saturday. But either way, we'll get something later. So yeah, we're gonna boogie on down, drive through this cold rain, and get to Whitesville, Virginia. Alright, we have just merged onto Andy Griffith Highway, which is a trippy name for a highway. I've seen it before. I've been on it before, but, you know, forget about things. Andy Griffith Parkway, what the sign said. That's just trippy. Who names a highway after Andy Griffith? I guess I would name a highway after Andy Griffith. That's kind of cool, actually. Andy Griffith was an awesome show. But anyways, yeah, I just thought that was funny. We are in the middle of nowhere, Virginia, I believe. And I'm not too sure if they allow my kind around here. There was a very questionable store, auction, thrift store place back there that looked like they might sell my kind back there. So we're going to keep on going this way and get to a more, I don't want to say sophisticated, but definitely a more civilized area of civilization. I don't know why that guy's flashing his lights at me. I would assume there's probably a policeman up here. This is usually what that means. But yeah, there it goes. White. I think it's pronounced Whiteville, but it has an extra H. And there's a policeman he was telling me about. But yeah, that town's a little questionable too. I don't know if they allow my kind out there in Whiteville. So, we'll find out. It's foggy up on top of this hill. That's creepy crawly. That's the hills have eyes. So, yeah. If this video never comes out, then you got me. But if you guys see this video and they did not get me, and I have survived, so let's continue boogieing on down the road and find out what happened. been to this town before. I think I've been down this curvy road before. But going the other way, leaving Whiteville, going like back toward Carolinas, Georgia, stuff like that. Yeah, it just seems familiar, but going the other way. It is really foggy. Like really, really foggy. Hey. They're really creepy. That's a cool old house. That's a super cool old house. So, yeah. I don't know. But maybe since it's so foggy, they can't see me. And they don't know that I'm a color. Then I'll survive. Anyways, yeah. Let you know if I survive shortly. Alright, we have made it back to an interstate highway, so I think we're out of danger of the people with the bed sheets and funny hats. I don't think they come out here to civilization in interstates. I think they stay back there in the hills where we just came from, so pretty sure we are out of the woods, literally and figuratively. So onward to our destination. We're about 34 miles away, so be there 35 minutes or so. Right here to the right is where we are going. I don't know if I've ever been here before. I think I might have, but I don't know. What's this guy doing? He's telling me to hold on. So, let's see what he wants to tell me. I do see they have a cone on this side, so I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna find out. Yes, sir. Hey, how's it going?
Our power's out.
Oh,
And they're estimating about 11 p.m. till it comes back on.
okay.
So I don't want you to flip around here. I just want to save you from coming inside there.
Okay, no, I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. I think I don't know if you can flip here or not.
Yeah, I should be able to.
You want to back up a little bit?
I should be all right.
Okay, man.
Thank you. All right, they have no power. So, that sucks. It's because this is supposed to be a drop and hook load. My original appointment time was, I don't know, 9 o'clock this morning or something like that. But I didn't want to get up that early. So, there's a drop and hook load, so I had them open it up. And now I'm not pulling in that mud. I need to find somewhere to pull off and let them know that this place, there's a TA up the street. But before I go that far, I want to find somewhere to tell them that, hey, this place ain't got no power. So, let's do that. It's prime time doing it. This not going to share with prime time. But there, I believe, was a spot up here. Off to the side right here. So, let me let dispatch know what the situation is. Alright, we came up here to this TA. It was right off of the interstate, 2-3 miles from where I was at. So I'm gonna take Mackie out and go in and find me some food, and then wait till 11ish and call up there. I don't know. We'll figure that part out later. But right now, I'm really hungry. This was, excuse me, it's supposed to be a 3-hour drive, but it became a 4-hour drive because people don't know how to drive in the rain. So yeah, we're gonna take Mackie out and run in and find some food. They got Popeyes and Taco Bell, authentic Texas Mexican cuisine, and I think they have an IHOP. But out of those 3 things, we would probably get authentic Mexican cuisine. So, but anyways, yeah, let me take my dog out. Well, my authentic Mexican cuisine was closed, so we got Popeyes. They had Subway, but it was closed too. I'm so sick of Subway. But we got us Louisiana Kitchen Popeyes. I don't really like Popeyes, but it's way better than IHOP, so that's what we did. So I guess we're gonna eat us some Popeyes and chill out, maybe take us a nap, and excuse me, and then call this place later and see if they have power. So let you know how that goes. Actually, we know that's the way it's gonna go, but we don't know how long before it goes that way. So stay tuned and find out. Alright, take 2 for Gatorade. I did not come back up here last night because I tried to call and none of the numbers got me to a person. I did not want to drive all the way up here for them to still not have power, and then somebody take my parking spot and me not being able to get another one. So I said, we'll just go up there in the morning. I didn't think about that until later. So it is later in the morning. If I would have thought about that earlier in the day, then I would have been able to get up early this morning. But yeah, I didn't think about it till later, so I didn't go to bed till later. But anyways, here we are. I believe they have power. I see a bunch of trucks up there. So let us check in here and see what they say. Alright, we are pulling off from our empty trailer. Gotta head around the back here to grab our loaded trailer. Turn these stupid things off, because that clickety clacking drives me bonkers. Yeah, I kind of like how you just drop your trailers along the side there. I didn't realize there was one up here. I already came up here. But I didn't want to pull all the way up here and then have to back up, so I just grabbed the first empty one I saw. But yeah, I kind of like that though. That's kind of slick. But around back here, we shall find our trailer. What's this guy doing? That's what I was doing. It looked like he was waving me on. For a second there, I pulled up behind him and stopped. I guess he was telling me to stop when I was stopping, but it looked like he was waving me on. So I guess we're gonna wait here and till this guy moves, and then we can see what's going on and go pick up our trailer. Alright, I got our loaded trailer picked up, headed back to the security man so we can get our paperwork and get on the road and head toward Edgerton, Kansas. This reminds me of Men in Black. The guy out in the country that the bug alien takes over his body. I don't really like those KWs that where they like started getting funky. Oh, I guess there is a stop sign there, huh? So we need to stop here or go up to the stop sign. Pull up the stop sign, exit truck, come to window. That's what the sign says. So let's do that. You know, it's pretty warm today. It's a little chilly because it's sprinkling and a little windy. 56 degrees right now, so cannot complain about that. It was cold last night. But let's go up to this window and see what they want us to do. There's a rainbow right there in the middle of the trees. I don't know if it picks up on camera very well, but where the trees look extra green, that's actually rainbow because the trees are not green. Now it's gone, you can't see it from this angle. But from up there, the rainbow coming right across this little valley here. It's kind of cool. It is so windy. Like extremely windy. To the point where it's scary. But anyways, hi, yeah. We are back on the highway. After leaving the shipper. And now we are going to race halfway across the country and try to make it to Edgerton, Kansas tomorrow by 2:30 in the afternoon. Can we do it? I doubt it. It is now noon. We will gain 1 hour. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. But that's not my fault, it's the shipper's fault. I was supposed to be out of here yesterday. So, it is what it is. It is raining pretty good at this moment. Also, really windy. So, I will let you guys know if I survive. It's mostly the wind, not so much the rain. But the combination can be deadly. Because the wind, like I swear, it blows me one way, then blows me the other way. It's really weird. But yeah, I'll let y'all know if we survive. I'm sure we'll be fine. We are coming through our second tunnel. I did not film the first tunnel because I was listening to Cold Water Garage. But I love tunnels, but they're kind of freaky right now because that deathly crash fire inside of the tunnel out there in Wyoming on I-80. I'm not sure when that happened. I just saw something on the old interwebs earlier today. Turn the defrost down. It's kind of loud. Yeah, that was kind of freaky. But yeah, I think we might be able to make this receiver as long as we buckle down and don't be fiddle farting around. We should be all right. So we'll see how it goes. and wonderful. It should say, take me home. Or country roads. I think one of the signs does say country roads. Anyways, we are coming through the West Virginia Appalachians. It's been snowing, like a snow and rain mixture. But nothing bad. Up at the top of the mountains, way up top by like the Tamarack area, it was snowing a lot more than it is now. That little river sure is a flowing down there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but yeah, that little river up to the right sure is a flowing. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, the temperature dropped up top up there too. But that's what happens when you're in the mountains, getting them higher elevations. Yeah, I'm gonna see how close I can get to home. I might be able to at least do my 10-hour at home. I don't know. I haven't done the math. I haven't stopped and like looked at the map or anything. I think I can get home. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I know I came from like that area in Virginia. Just don't remember if I could make it home in a day. So whenever I do pull over, I'll check. If I am able to run by the house, I will only be able to do my 10-hour reset and get back on the road. But I'll at least be able to spend a couple hours with the family before I have to get some sleep to get back on the road. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll find out together, I guess, because I am unsure. So yeah, we will see. But for now, we're just gonna keep on heading west through the West Virginia Appalachians, heading toward Kentucky. We'll be coming through, we're on 64, so we're going through like Louisville, and Louisville, yeah, and coming in through like Mount Vernon area. Yeah, we'll go through Louisville, then we'll come through Indiana. Not like anything significant in Indiana, because we're further south than Indianapolis, which is actually kind of good. I have to deal with that traffic. Yeah, come right on in to Mount Vernon. And, yeah, like I said, see if we can possibly get by the house. So we will see. We'll find out. That river is really, really high. I have never seen that river that high. I don't know what river it is. But I come through here quite often. I've never seen the river that high. Like where the trees are, I've never seen water there. I mean, I'm sure it happens. I mean, obviously it happens because I'm looking at it happen right now. But yeah, I've never seen it that high. I would assume all of the snow melt, because the last couple of times I came through here, it's been snowing quite a bit. So I would assume that's what it is. Because a lot of times when I come through here, you can't really see the river on camera from 60 dashboard right there. But yeah, it's really just trippy. I mean, there's nothing special. It's just trippy to me because I come through it all the time. I've never seen it that high. So, but anyways, we're gonna keep on boogieing down and headed eastward. There goes that cool golden cap church that is always so awesome. I think it's a church. I don't remember what it is, but I think so. I think it's a Jewish church, mosque, synagogue, whatever. I think it's a Jewish place. I always say that, but I really don't remember what it is. It could be anything. I did look it up. That's why I keep thinking church. But yeah, maybe a Seventh Day something, or maybe a Mormon something, or no, I don't think it's Mormons. We're in Virginia. I don't think they like them out here. West Virginia, whatever we're at. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I think it's a church. I'm pretty sure it's a church. I just don't remember what kind of church. Anyways, onward and beyondward. Correction, it is a Capitol building. That's what Google said. That's what I thought it was originally. I don't know where I got church from. I thought it was a Capitol building because I watched this dude on YouTube that talks about like the old Capitol buildings and a lot of the old architecture. He has this weird, crazy conspiracy theory that's kind of fun about like old world Tartaria stuff, some weird stuff. But it's a fun little conspiracy theory, and I like his videos because I like old architecture. Anyways, I originally thought that was a Capitol building because that's what all Capitol buildings look like. Not all, but a good percentage of them have that round dome. Not all of them gold, but that round dome. And then a good percentage of the buildings that have that dome have a gold dome. So that's what I thought it was. I do not know where I got church from. Maybe when I looked it up, maybe there's some church around here with the gold dome. I don't know. But for some reason I thought church. I don't know why, but it's not. It says it's the Capitol building. And now, onward and beyond. It is now dark time. We just came through Louisville. Right before Louisville, there was like a mile stretch of road that was like untouched. Oh yeah, it's been snowing. I guess I should have led with that. Yeah, it was snowing back in Kentucky, coming out of West Virginia, and there was a section about a mile long, maybe 2 miles, right before Louisville, where the roads were like untouched. And they weren't bad. It was just like a thin layer of snow and slush and possibly ice. But there was like 10 cars that flew off the road, like in that 1 to 2 mile long little stretch. Like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them off to the right, and like 3 or 4 of them off to the left in the center. Because back there's like a whole lane's width of median lane area space right there. But yeah, it was just the wildest thing. I think what had happened is one or two cars flew off, slid off, and then that slowed traffic, which caused people that weren't paying attention to the traffic slowing to have to slam on their brakes, and which caused them to slide off. That's just what it looked like from my little, what I could see coming through here. I couldn't get it on camera. I was on the phone with my brother, and then my baby called, my daughter, my 12-year-old called me. He was talking to me, so I didn't get any of it on video. I wish I could have though, because it was crazy little 1 to 2 mile stretch back there. Wildest thing ever. And then it was like instantly over. Like, I don't know, when we got into the Louisville city limit, then it was clear again. But I don't know, because it was clear before that too. It was clear, I was driving along, I got off and went to a Pilot to get some Wendy's, and all of their pumps were closed and blocked off, which was dumb. And they wouldn't even let you like move a trash can to pull through. I was like, I'll put it back. And he was like, nope, because people don't put them back, so they won't even let you move. But anyways, so I got my Wendy's. I got back on the road, and that little stretch after that exit for like the next mile or two was just not clear. It was really weird. But I wasn't able to get it on video. It happens. It's still snowing a little bit. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's still snowing a little bit. But the roads aren't bad, so. Like I said, even that little stretch wasn't bad. I think it was just, like I said, 1 or 2 people that slid off, which caused traffic to slow, and then you had people not paying attention to the road and had to slam on their brakes, which it doesn't really have to be too bad. If you slam on your brakes, you're going to slide. So. But yeah, we're going to keep on boogieing. We're going to try to make it to get by the house. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm about 3.5 hours from the house, 3 hours and 40 minutes, and I got about 4 hours of driving time. So if the roads stay decent and I don't run into any unforeseen circumstances, I should be able to make it. So we will see, and we will find out together. Alright, well, I made it to the house, so I'm gonna chill out with the family for a little bit, and then take my butt to bed, and get up in the morning and head to Edgerton, Kansas. So we will see y'all then. And it is the next morning, and we are heading out late, as usual, but we'll make it on time. I don't like cutting it close like that, but anytime I go home, I leave out late, because I don't ever just like go home and hang out for 2 hours and go to sleep like I should. I go home and hang out for 8 hours and try to sleep for 2 like I shouldn't. But that's the way it goes. I did get more than 2 hours of sleep though. I got like 4. So, hey, we're doing good. We're double our usual. So, go pick our trailer up. I was gonna have somebody come pick me up so I didn't have to unhook and rehook and all that, but it was cold. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I didn't want to have anybody get out the house and come and get me. You know, everybody does their showers and everything at night, and I didn't want anybody to have to come out cold hair, even if they didn't. I mean, still, just it was cold, and you know, I didn't want to do that to nobody. So we just dropped the trailer. So now we gotta pick it up. Hey, I got a neighbor. Alright, we are back on the road after grabbing our trailer. The old lady that drove past and saw me leaving. She was coming back from somewhere, and she called me. But yeah, we got our trailer. We're back on the road and heading to Edgerton, Kansas. About 6 hours away. And yeah, we gotta be there before 7. We're on track to be there probably right about that, because I have to grab some fuel. GPS tells me 6:15-ish, which that's about right. 380 miles, so that's about right. It is 11:55, so that's about right. But I have to stop and grab fuel. Hopefully, wherever I stop does not have a long line. I can just, you know, throw enough fuel in here to get to Kansas and get back on the road. I wanted to eat something, but I didn't get up, so we will eat later. I got something in here though. I can snack on some chips and whatnot, so got to get us to where we're going. Might grab a sandwich or something, cold sandwich out the fridge at the truck stop or something like that. But anyways, I'm rambling. We're gonna boogie on down and get to where we get. We have made it to the interstate. Well, to the entrance ramp to the interstate. There's the interstate right there. 64 West. Get out here and take this on down to good old 70 West. And then I believe 35 south. I believe once we get into good old Kansas City. I think, if I remember correctly. But y'all know me, I could very well be remembering wrong. So either way, onward and beyondward. Alright, we stopped at Love's here, got us some fuel, and went in and grabbed some Hardee's because they didn't have a long line. So we're making good time too. So we'll see how it is getting to St. Louis though. But yeah, we're still on schedule to make it on time. Actually, like 30 minutes early. So I think that might be a little off. I think we might be on schedule to be like 15 minutes early. But either way, we should make it on time as long as there's not like dead stop traffic coming through St. Louis or when we get into Kansas City. So see how it goes. Get back up here on 64 West, and we'll be about 15-20 miles from 70, something like that. Something like that. And then yeah, get on 70 West and make our way through St. Louis. Oh, Mackie. I got Mackie a burger too. He knows it. He's bugging me. He wants his cheese in my burger. Lord, they need to fix this road. big bumps, big bumps, big bumps. But, all right, onward and beyondward. And there is the St. Louis. We've got the arch and the cityscape. I could zoom in, but I guess I could. Yeah, there you go. But we are going to exit up here, go 70 west. East St. Louis looks raggedy. That's the right here. And then that side of the street looks nice. That side of the highway. But the other side is, I guess, the old side. It's raggedy. It looks kind of cool though, all old brick, everything. I think it looks cool, but that's like the ghetto side, the good side. In the cityscape. Oh, right there. Sure is a bumpy ride. Up around that curve up there. There was an aeroplane coming in, going to probably good old Lambert. The St. Louis Airport, Lambert. St. Louis Airport. Circling around. I don't even know if the camera's picking that up. I'm sure maybe if you zoom in you can find it. I am shooting in 8K. It's a lot of Ks. But it's like a little dot to me now, so I don't think the camera will pick it up. It's like directly in front of us. Right off the barge at nighttime, doing whatever barge people do, and stepped right off the side, fell in the water. And that's why I could never do that job, because me and water outside of a bathtub and a swimming pool, me and water are not friends. I don't mind a good old lake. And I've never been in the ocean. I do want to do that just because it's kind of cool. And I never have, so it's one of those things I want to do just to say I did it. But this old church, I don't know if I've ever really noticed that. How many times I've taken this exit here. Old church and old factory, school or something. But anyways, we are westbound and down. There's another cool church I never really paid attention to. Actually, that one seems a little more familiar. See if we're coming to the bridge right there on the left, the giant steeple. That one does seem a little more familiar than the one that's right there in your face coming around the exit. That for some reason I just feel like I never really noticed. But yeah, onward. It's the popos. I don't know what they doing. Probably caught them a speeder. Speeder. Hope everything works out for that guy. Y'all be careful out here. I be telling y'all about that speeding. Don't make no sense. If you're late, then you're just late. Going a couple miles an hour faster probably isn't going to change that. All you're doing is risking your driver's license, risking your life and other people's life. So leave on time, and if you can't, because that does happen, I know firsthand that you can't always leave on time, and sometimes you can, but mistakes are made and you don't leave on time, and sometimes you prioritize other things and don't leave on time. It just happens. It's part of life. But I mean, if you're late, you're late. Suck it up. Deal with it. Deal with the consequences that may arise from it, and go on with your life. But be careful. Don't be speeding. Be careful. Stop them speederins. They always be out here too, along 70. Right around this area, right around this truck on a pole. About 40 miles outside of Kansas City. They be thick through here. Like every time I come through here, they got people pulled over left and right. Y'all be careful out here. There goes the Kansas City skyline. I don't know if you guys can really see it back there, but we are, the wind is loud. We are going to merge here on 435 South. And we're about, I don't know, 30, 40 miles, 38 miles from the receiver. Get there, get unloaded. I think, I'm not sure. I went ahead and took another load already that picks up somewhere in this same town. It might be the same place. I have to check because they only give us minimal information. So I have to check and see if it's actually the same place. I can figure it out. I just have to look at it. I'll do that when I get there. But yeah, it might actually pick up in the same place, and then it's supposed to be ready by 7 in the morning. This is a drop and hook load. And I know that, it's probably not going to happen this way, but I'm going to see if it might possibly be ready tonight. Most likely not. Honestly, I mean, honestly, probably won't even be ready at 7 in the morning. But just like places can get behind, they can get ahead too. And that does happen sometimes where the preloaded trailer is loaded, you know, hours and hours before the pickup time. So we'll see. Right now it's just a hope and a dream. So when we get to the receiver, I will look and see if the shipper is the same spot, and then if it is, see about you know, if it's ready, and then if not, still heading to wherever the shipper is and seeing if it's ready. So we're gonna see, and we'll figure it out together. But we're about 36 miles away, and we're gonna put the hammer down and get there. We're about a mile or so away, about a quarter of a mile up here. We're gonna make a right, I believe, at that stoplight, and that should take us straight to our destination. And then I can figure out what is next. Well, I know what I'm running next, but figure out there what I was talking about earlier. Tractor man prepping for that storm, I do suppose. I believe it's over there on the right where IB's going. Let us see. It's cold out there too. It's like 18 degrees outside. Pepsi Cola, this is it. Let's check in with these folks and see what they want us to do. I'll be back. Alright, we are unloaded. It is 10 o'clock. So it took about 3 hours because I got here about a quarter till 7. So yeah. I guess we're gonna end it here. Just gonna go around the corner to my next shipper and turn this down, it's loud. Go around the corner to my next shipper, and I'm pretty sure they have overnight parking if my load's not ready. Hopefully it is, and then I can snatch it and start heading east. And then I'm that much closer to home when I get up tomorrow, because I can almost make it. I'm about 6.5 hours from home. I've got 4.5 hours on my clock. So if my load is ready, then I can grab it and start heading home. And if it's not, then I can sit there, get up in the morning, grab it and go. So that's what we're gonna do. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. It's been fun as always. I hope everybody out there stays blessed. And I love y'all, and we will catch y'all next time.